my initial issues, more than one, were since I retired a few years ago. I guess typically once somebody retires, until I find out exactly what it is I wanted to do, you sit around a lot, you look at a lot of different things, and my knees have been an issue for a while, and naturally, in sitting around, you tend to put on a few pounds too. So I felt I needed to do something, but I didn't know what to do. A while back, I looked at different gyms and a few personal trainers, but I didn't want to get involved. I'm not looking to become a jock again, not at my age. I just wanted to be in a good enough shape that I could follow my grandkids around, chase them around, hopefully walk and play maybe not a good game of golf, but just get out there and just to enjoy the outside, the nature, because I do enjoy being outside. So that was it. And then my wife had gone to her yoga class and saw Simply Physio happened to be there doing a presentation on physical therapy and their different methods that they use. So she brought the info home to me and said that this would be perfect for you. She said she thought of me immediately. So I said, oh, okay, I'll give it a shot. So I did, and and believe me, that's not an easy thing for me to do, because I just don't normally just jump out and try things. I like to check them out good first. But I tried it out, and as we had a
consultation.
Yeah, consultation, and showed everything, and that I would need to, areas where I needed help. So I told them what my issues were, and then they proceeded to tell me how they would go about, drilling down to what the actual problem could be. So we agreed to start I believe a twice a week session. So in early December, and we did. So, and the difference is it's amazing. I just can't. I wish I could do a before of how I walked and what my gait was when I did walk. My wife said I looked like I was 80 years old when I get out of a chair. It took me a while to start moving, but I'm not like that anymore. And a lot of it is what they've done for me here at Simply Physio, but also the exercises that they've given me to do that I do pretty much on a regular basis. One of their analogies was it's like brushing your teeth. You don't skip brushing your teeth at least once a day, if not twice a day. So you can't skip your exercises either. And that's one thing that those analogies really hit home to me. It helps me to better understand the importance of what I need to do to maintain or to improve myself, my physical self. So, okay, my name is Richard Kildow. I just turned 67 years old, Super Bowl Sunday. So, and I enjoy being outside. I like to work in the yard, and planting different things, cutting my own grass, doing the mulching, anything I can do. I enjoy doing to make our home look better. I enjoy golf, which is I don't play well, but I like to play with friends in the neighborhood, and we have a good time when we go out. We boat. I like going out in a boat. We do a little bit of fishing and just cruising with the grandkids, and they like to tube, so we do some of that.
And Rich, before we had started, how well were you doing with those type of things?
Well, if I would go out to play golf, we would always take a cart for a lot of different reasons, but none of us are kids anymore. But when I would come home after playing 18 holes, I would be completely wiped out. Not just from the heat that we have in Tennessee here, but just the strenuousness, the stress of the bending, getting up and down, and it was just tough. And my feet would hurt. It was just, at that point, it's like, why do I do this? I'm thinking to myself, because it's just really difficult. But it was tough. So I guess if I had any doubts about coming to Simply Physio, it was just my lack of knowledge with the one process called dry needling. I didn't know anything about that, and I just thought of like acupuncture, which I really didn't know anything about either. And I was just a little apprehensive about that when we first started, not knowing what the needles were like or any of that. So
You survived.
Sorry?
And you survived.
And I survived. Yes, I did survive. I survived, and I thrived.
There you go.
I had my one leg. I guess the calf in my leg, and it was just one spot, but my foot. A lot of it seemed to be on the right side of my body in the lower part, and that's where they determined a lot of my issues were. So we did the dry needling quite a few times, and it does not hurt. You don't feel a thing except maybe a little twinge, but again, apparently there are knots that are there that they're able to work out with that, and it works. I was pleasantly surprised how good it was. Again, a lot of my friends and neighbors in my age group, I guess when we get to be our age, we have a lot of the same issues with knees and different joint things. And some of my friends have had, full knee replacements, partial knee replacements, and that's not a route that I certainly want to go at this point in time, if at all. So they said it's helped, but some of them said they've still got certain issues. So I just tell them that this would be maybe a good thing for them to try first, and I wouldn't say that unless it had worked for me the way it has, and that's probably the only thing I can say is that it just has, and I can move around so much better. I still have things I need to do to make things even better. I mean, one is weight for sure, but going this route, it starts, at least for me, it started me off on realizing the importance of what I need to do and what this has done for me to get on the right track again, so that I can get in even better shape.